Hi, and welcome to Healy Fit with your instructor, Jen. For more, don't forget to subscribe, click like, or select notifications. Today, I have a Pilates practice for you that's going to focus on your abs and your glutes. So we are working the front and back side. All you'll need is yourself and a mat. So come on down and let's begin. All the way to the floor, heels nice and close to your hips, fingers reaching towards heels. Begin to peel your back up from the floor and then slowly imprint back down. Drive through the heels, squeeze into the backs of the thighs and glutes. See if you can feel bone by bone lifting up from the mat. And then feel bone by bone pressing back down towards the floor. Hold your core in nice and tight, belly button drawn back away from the waistband. Lengthen to the neck. I want you to feel the back of your head pressing lightly into the floor. Open along the collarbone, spread the shoulders out and down towards your mat. Awesome, starting to feel warmth into the backside. Let's hold it up here and lift one heel at a time. Good, nice and slow, starting to engage the calves and squeezing a little bit more firmly into the back of the thigh, into the hamstrings with each elevation of the heel. Go ahead, same as with the spine, lift up nice and slow and then imprint the foot back down towards the floor. Add the opposite arm, lifting up and over. So as you lift your left heel, you're going to reach your right arm. As you lift your right heel, you're going to lift your left arm up and over the head. All the same cues as before. So heel pressed down into the mat, squeezing into the backside, bracing into the core, length along the collarbone, light pressure in the back of the head as you extend along the neck. Awesome. Let's bring it all the way back down to the floor. Fingertips to temples. We're going to peel the feet up. Crunch elbows towards knees as you lift the head and shoulders from the floor. Good, light crunch. Slowly peel yourself up. Pull your ribcage toward your hips. Pause a little bit at the top as you draw your belly button even closer to your spine, expunging all the air from the body with each lift that you make. Good, nice focus and control, lifting the heels just like you did with those heel raises in your glute bridge. So heel to toe. And then maybe even keeping the head elevated. So not quite coming all the way down to the floor, just coming closer. Holding it here. Let's extend arm with opposite leg. Good, so we're keeping that elevation, keeping the rib cage drawn towards the hips and the belly button towards the spine. As you extend the left leg, you're going to reach the right arm, extend the right, and extend the left. Good, so opposites extending, reaching out, trying to touch the wall in front and behind you. Awesome, legs coming down towards a 45-degree angle or maybe even a bit lower. Option, you could also just tap the toes down towards the floor if you want to decrease the intensity. Awesome, starting to feel some warmth in the abs now. Try to lift the shoulders up and release all the way down. Fantastic. Hands back towards heels, head imprinted. Slowly peel the back up from the floor, lift both heels, and then slowly bring the heels down as you lower the glutes back to your mat. Good. So lifting up, heels up, lowering down, heels down. Good. So putting it all together. Both heels rise up from the floor as the glutes bridge up towards the ceiling. Heels come down as the back imprints to your mat. So now we're really diving into the posterior chain. So you want to feel this one in the glutes, in the hamstrings, in the calves. Lifting up as high as feels appropriate for you. Still keeping the length along the collarbone and neck. Go ahead, brace your core. Keep your abs nice and strong. Holding at the very top. Let's slowly lift one leg, kick it up as you reach the arm. Lower the hand and the foot back to the floor. Do it again. Reach up, extend the leg. Reach down. Good, leg kicks, arm reaches. Keeping that bridge nice and lifted. Trying to keep both heels up from the floor. Option if you need less intensity, bring the heels back down to your mat. But we came here for the challenge, yeah? So try to stay up as long as you can. Awesome. Now we're going to add a crunch. Go ahead, lift up. Arm reaches, lower down, and crunch across. Back up and lower down. Let's do it again. Kick, lower, reach, kick, and release. Awesome. All the way back down to the floor. Fantastic. Now reach all the way towards your knees, crunch, and then reach all the way back up overhead. Go ahead, hands reach towards heels. As you crunch up, eye gaze between the knees, belly button threads back towards the spine. Go ahead, flex into the core. So you want to feel that abdominal strength with each sit up that you do. Awesome. Let's hold this one here. Kick one leg up at a time. Reach across. So we're going back into that reach across without the glute bridge, just with the crunch. Go ahead. So a little crisscross side to side. Reaching up towards the heel, trying to bring the shoulders, both of them up from the mat if we can. You can always bring your hands behind your head if your neck needs more support in this position. Good, up and reach side to side, side to side. Good, engaging into the obliques, feeling strength and length from your fingers to your toes. Oh, so awesome. Arms come up overhead, feet extend out below. Nice big stretch from fingertips all the way down to your toes. And let's slowly begin to peel ourselves up from the mat. Reach towards your toes. Try to peel that low back up from the mat. Reach out, 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 all the way into your spine. Stretch forward. Good. Then slowly imprint bone by bone back down to your mat. Keep the abs engaged. Keep the rib cage towards the hips as you lift the arm overhead. Peel yourself back up. Reach up and over towards your toes. Fold the body down. Awesome. Then imprint back down, bone by bone, back to your mat. Arms reach overhead, rib cage towards hips. Elevate, lift. Try to keep the heels pressed down towards the mat. Good. So heels pressed down. You want to feel light squeeze along the backs of the upper inner thighs. Look out towards the toes and then bow the forehead towards the thighs, knees, or calves, depending on the length of your trunk versus your legs. Awesome. Arms reach up overhead. Peel yourself up bone by bone. Reach out towards your toes. Lengthen and extend. Awesome. And then bring yourself back down bone by bone. Anytime you need to make adjustments, go ahead, make adjustments, kind of scooting further forward on your mat. You're going to feel like an inchworm kind of scooting back after a few of these spine stretches. Awesome. You're almost there. Doing so well. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Awesome. Back down. Arms reach up overhead. Peel yourself up from the floor once more. Reach. And this time, let's hold the stretch. Wherever your hands rest, thighs, calves, or feet, grab hold. Lengthen along the backs of the thighs. Nice stretch for all of those bridges we did earlier on in our workout today. We have reached our cool down, our opportunity to stretch, add some more length. Coming up into a tall, elevated posture, reach those arms out to the sides, and then slowly pull them back in together. Now I want you to focus on shoulders, chest, and back. So as you squeeze the arms together, can you pull the scapula towards one another and kind of truncate along the collarbone? Then as you retract and pull the arms back apart, can you squeeze the scapula together, those shoulder blades together along the back body? The whole while, the shoulders are contracted as they lift, but they're not lifting up towards your ears. You're keeping them down so you feel more of the muscle along the front and back of the body. Good. Your feet are about mat width apart. You can always move those out later because now we're going to add a light twist. Turn, 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 turn. Back in through center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Go ahead, trying to keep the arms wide the whole time. Good. So we're just rotating through the body, keeping the arms shoulder to shoulder. Nice and long, fingertip to fingertip. Good. Again, working into those obliques, those side abdominals with each twist that we do. Good. Exhale, expunge all the air from the body as you twist. Good. Big reach all the way across, coming back in, going into your saw, side to side. So we're using that length, fingertip to fingertip, and now adding the stretch, hip to heel. Awesome. Continue to reach up and over, lift back through center. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, let it go. Awesome. Continue to reach the back arm all the way to the back wall as you slide forward, reaching and cutting through the calf or outside of the foot. We're adding some shoulder rolls as we continue our cool down. Roll them into the front. Awesome. And then let's go ahead, grab our right foot, hand around the foot, hand around the knee, and we're going to circle through the ankle. Good. As you release, we're going to place the foot across the left leg, turn towards the right, looking over the back, right shoulder. Good. Feel that stretch across the obliques into the outer thigh and the glutes. Lots of great stretches for exactly the areas we worked. Let's rotate through the ankle for all of those calf raises that we did in our bridges, and then release the foot across the left leg, turn towards your back shoulder. Feel the stretch along the obliques into the outer thigh, glutes, and maybe even into the back. Fantastic. Coming in through center. Find whatever seated position works for you. Reach the arms up to the sky. Lengthen from hips to hands. Exhale the arms around to the front. Stretch across the shoulders and then open up. Reach your hands out as far as you can because you're bringing it in for a big hug. Thank you for joining me again today. Always a pleasure. Take care, be well, and I'll see you next time. To let me know you want more videos like this one, please like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Any feedback you have, let me know. And you can also follow me on social at HealyFit. Until next time.